Have you ever wondered what the throne room of God looks like? Well, today we're going to find out as we dive into the 6th chapter of Isaiah 6:2, 1-7. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Above him were seraphim, each having 6 wings. They were crying out, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." And the foundations of the threshold were shaking at the voice of him who cried out. And the doors were shaking, so that the thresholds and the door frames were made to shake, and I said, "Woe is me! For I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Woe is me, and I am undone. For I have seen the Holy Spirit of the Lord, and the Lord of hosts." Then one of the seraphim flew to me, and had in his hand a coal from the altar. And he touched my mouth with it, and said, "Behold, this coal that I have taken from the altar, it will I place upon your lips. And your sin will be purged, and your iniquity will be removed, and the guilt of your lips will depart from your sight." Before we get into the text, I want to mention that the word seraphim is a Hebrew word that means fiery ones. Do you see these amazing creatures flying around the throne of God? These are the seraphim, and they're not just any old spiritual being. No, sir. These are the highest order of angels, and they are constantly in God's presence day and night.
Ow.
What did Isaiah see when he looked above the throne? What did he see that caused him to cry out, "Woe is me"? Well, he saw 6-winged creatures that were so bright and shiny and fiery that they were literally on fire. And Isaiah knew in that moment that he was in the presence of the living God, and he was totally unprepared. He felt very unclean and very unworthy, because in his sight, God was absolutely perfect and righteous, and he was far from it. But listen to what happened next. One of the seraphim took a coal from the altar where the sacrifices were being burned, placed it on Isaiah's lips, and this coal represented purification and cleansing. Isaiah's sin was purged. He was cleansed from head to toe. And then Isaiah was ready to hear God's words and do God's will. Friends, when God calls us to do something for him, he always equips us and prepares us. You don't have to clean yourself. God will do it for you. You don't have to make yourself worthy. Jesus already did that for you on the cross. Listen, if God can use a man as sinful and as unclean as Isaiah, how much more can he use you and me? We may feel like we're not good enough or beautiful enough or smart enough, but God sees us, and he loves us, and he wants to use us. Well, that's all we have time for today, but please don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you in his love.